Let me ask you something. How many more years are you going to waste? How many more New Years are you going to celebrate as if you accomplished something when deep down you know you've been sleeping through life? You scroll, you wait. You wish you taught. But you don't do. You say you want success. You want freedom. You want to be rich. But the only thing you're rich in is excuses. Let's make something clear. Nobody is coming to hand you your dream life. There is no fairy tale. There's no perfect time. There's only now. And right now, you are either becoming a weapon or you're becoming irrelevant. The world doesn't care about your feelings. It doesn't care that you're tired, broke, or that you've had a hard time. Everyone's had a hard time. That's life. The only difference is some people use it as fuel. Others use it as a blanket. You want to stay warm and comfort, stay broke, stay ordinary. But if you want to win, really win, you've got to suffer for it. Wake up earlier. Cut off the dead weight. Learn skills that make money. Hit the gym, not the snooze button. Stop saying someday. Someday is a code word for never. Every minute you waste is a minute someone else is using to build. While you're watching Netflix, someone's reading. While you're partying, someone's investing. While you're asleep, someone's already 10 steps ahead. So here's the truth. If you don't wake up now, next year will look exactly like this one. Same struggles, same income, same body, same complaints. You can either be the man people clap for or the man who claps for everyone else. Decide. Because winners don't wait. Losers wait forever. Wake up before you waste another year. Your time isn't unlimited. Stop acting like it is. This is the truth no one wants to say out loud because it forces you to confront your own laziness. You act like you've got all the time in the world, like the clock isn't ticking, like death isn't real. But it is. One day your heart will beat for the final time. One day you'll wake up and it'll be the last morning you ever see. And yet you're still wasting time as if you've got an infinite supply. You sit around scrolling through social media, watching other people win, while doing absolutely nothing to earn your own victory. That's not just laziness. It's disrespect. Disrespect to yourself. Disrespect to your potential. You're playing with your life like it's a video game that gives you unlimited retrays. Newsflash, there are no checkpoints. This is real. Every second matters. Every choice matters. People say things like, I'll do it tomorrow. But how many times have you told yourself that already? How many tomorrows have you wasted that became weeks, months, years? And what do you have to show for it? You talk about wanting success, but do your actions reflect it? You want the lifestyle, the freedom, the power. But you still sleep in like you've already made it. You still waste time like it's worthless. If you had a limited amount of money left in your bank account, you'd be careful with every dollar. But with your time, which is far more valuable, you throw it away like it's nothing. That's the problem. You value pleasure more than progress. You choose comfort over challenge. And then you wonder why nothing changes. You don't realize how dangerous it is to live like this. Time doesn't stop because you're confused, tired, or unmotivated. It just keeps moving. And while you wait for the right time to start, someone else is already grinding, building, and winning. Someone else with less talent but more hunger. That's what separates the elite from the average. Urgency. You think you're being smart by taking your time, but all you're really doing is handing opportunities to the man who refuses to wait. And make no mistake, he will take everything you ever wanted because you're too slow. You're too soft. You think you're playing it safe, but you're playing yourself. Wake up. You are not guaranteed another year. Hell, you're not even guaranteed another week. You could die next month with your dreams still locked inside your head. And the worst part, nobody will care about what you wanted to do. The world only respects action. You won't be remembered for your intentions, only your results. So what are you waiting for? A sign. This is your sign. This is your warning. This is your reality check. Time is the one currency you can't earn back. Once it's gone for good. So stop treating it like trash. Start moving like your life depends on it. Because it does. Every minute you waste is a minute someone else is using to beat you. Every delay is a step further from the life you claim to want. You either take control of your time or you let time control you. And if you choose the latter, then don't complain when you're broke, miserable, and forgotten. You earn that outcome with every wasted day. Discipline is the cure for a weak mindset. That's it. That's the formula. People think motivation is the secret weapon, but motivation is unreliable. It fades. It dies the moment things get hard. Discipline is what stays when motivation disappears. Most people are mentally soft because they've never built the muscle of discipline. They wait to feel like it before they act. They think energy, mood, or inspiration should be the deciding factor for doing the hard work. But that mindset will keep you broke, out of shape, and stuck in the same cycle for the rest of your life. Real winners wake up and execute whether they feel like it or not. They don't negotiate with weakness. They command themselves like a soldier on a mission. And that mission is personal greatness. You can tell the strength of someone's mind by how they react when things get uncomfortable. Do they keep going? Or do they make excuses? Do they lean into the pain or run from it? If you're controlled by emotion, you're not in control at all. Emotions are temporary, fleeting, and often dishonest. Discipline is what keeps you stable when everything around you is chaos. It doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you're sad. It doesn't care if you had a rough day. Discipline says, show up anyway, do the work, hit the gym, study harder, build the business, stay sharp. That's the only path forward. There's no shortcut. There's no secret. There's only discipline. A weak mindset looks for permission. A strong one moves with purpose. And here's the harsh truth. If you don't force yourself to grow, no one will do it for you. The world rewards the disciplined and punishes the lazy. If your life is full of chaos, regret, and failure, it's because you let your feelings make the decisions. That ends today. You want to be successful. Then stop acting like a child. Stop blaming your past. Stop needing external validation. Sit down, make a plan, and follow it like your life depends on it. Because it does. You will never reach your full potential until discipline becomes your default setting. No one becomes elite by accident. Every high performer you admire got there through savage discipline. Day in, day out. They weren't born special. They just mastered the art of doing the work regardless of how they felt. That's the difference. You don't need a perfect routine or expensive tools. You need grit. You need to say no to your comfort, no to your distractions, and yes to the process. Every time you act with discipline, you break the chains of weakness. And every time you hit snooze or make an excuse, you tighten those chains around your neck. This is war between who you are now and who you could be. Discipline is your weapon. Without it, you'll stay a slave to your moods, to the opinions of others, to the easy life. And the easy life always comes with hard consequences. You'll end up bitter, broke, and full of regret. But if you take control, if you live with structure, precision, and relentless self-respect, you'll build a life that makes people stop and ask, how the hell did he do that? The answer, discipline. Cold, consistent, and non-negotiable. No one is coming to save you. That's the raw, unfiltered truth you've been avoiding your entire life. Deep down, you've been hoping someone would notice your pain, your struggle, your potential, and step in to fix everything. Maybe a mentor, maybe a miracle, maybe some magical opportunity. But let me break it to you in a way you can't ignore. That savior you're waiting for doesn't exist. There's no rescue team, no cavalry, no hero with a cape. The only person who can save you is staring back at you in the mirror. And the longer you wait for someone else to change your life, the deeper you sink into mediocrity. Most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they wait. They sit idle hoping someone else will do the heavy lifting. They hope a boss will recognize their worth, a friend will motivate them, or the universe will drop success in their lap. That kind of thinking is why people stay broke, stay lost, and die with their potential untouched. The harsh reality is that your life is your responsibility. Every win and every loss, every success and every failure, it's all on you. The moment you accept that truth is the moment your power begins. Because now you're no longer waiting. Now you're moving. People will lie to you and say, "Well, it's not your fault." But that lie keeps you soft. It keeps you stuck. Blaming the system, your parents, your past, or your circumstances might feel good temporarily, but it's a trap. Excuses are chains. The more you use them, the tighter they grip your future. Understand this: the world owes you nothing. Not a job, not success, not happiness. Nothing. You have to take it. You have to earn it. And the price is high. It's paid in effort and suffering, in relentless action without applause. But most people would rather wait, complain, or wish than actually do what it takes. That's why most people live average lives. That's why they die full of regret. If you want something real, something powerful, you need to become the hero of your own story. Get up early when no one's watching. Put in the hours when no one's clapping. Build the discipline. Build the skills. Create the life you claim to want, brick by brick. And don't expect gratitude. Don't expect support. Move without it. Walk through the fire alone. That's what strength is. That's what self-respect looks like. And sure, it's hard. Of course it is. But so is staying broke. So is being average. So is knowing you wasted years waiting for help that never came. So make a choice. Suffer now in the gym, in your business, in your craft, or suffer later in regret, failure, and misery. No one is coming to make that choice for you. No one is going to care more about your future than you do. So step up. Take ownership. If you fall, get back up. If you're tired, rest, but don't quit. If it's hard, good. Do it anyway. Because at the end of the day, no one is coming to save you. And honestly, that's the best news you'll ever hear. Because it means your fate is in your hands. All of it. Your comfort zone is the most dangerous place you can live in. It's a silent killer. It doesn't attack you like a storm. It doesn't knock you down in one blow. No, it's much more subtle and far more sinister. It slowly numbs you, convinces you that this is good enough, that you've done enough, that you deserve to relax. But deep down, you know that's a lie. You feel that burn inside, the constant discomfort of knowing you're capable of more, but settling for less. That's your potential screaming to be unleashed, and you keep burying it under routine, under excuses, under fake happiness. People waste years, sometimes their entire lives, wrapped in the lie of the comfort zone. They build routines that require zero growth, friendships that involve zero challenge, and lifestyles that avoid all forms of pressure. And then they wonder why they're unhappy. They wonder why life feels hollow, meaningless, and stuck. You weren't built for comfort. You were built for battle. Your DNA is wired to overcome, to rise, to break limits. But when you strip yourself of challenge, you strip yourself of purpose. You wake up every day alive, but not really living. That's the cost of comfort. Look at your habits. Be honest. Are they pushing you forward or holding you back? Waking up late, skipping workouts, scrolling endlessly, talking instead of doing. Those aren't just bad habits. They're slow suicide for your dreams. Growth doesn't happen by accident. It happens in resistance, in discomfort, in the places you least want to go. You grow when you wake up before the sun and train when your body screams to sleep. You grow when you start that business, that project, that mission without anyone's support. You grow when you feel fear and take action anyway. And that growth never comes from staying comfortable. The comfort zone seduces you with false safety. It makes you feel secure while robbing you of everything meaningful. You can't have both greatness and comfort. One has to go. And the truth is, comfort will never reward you with pride. You'll never look back on your life and be proud of the nights you chose Netflix over progress, or the mornings you hit snooze instead of rising with purpose. But you will remember the days you fought through the pain, the doubt, the failure, and kept going. Those are the days that define you. Those are the moments that shape legends. So you need to make a choice. Either break out of your comfort zone and take control of your destiny, or stay inside it and let life pass you by. There's no middle ground. If you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not challenging yourself, you're getting weaker. You want to build an extraordinary life. Then do what ordinary people are too scared to do. Put yourself in uncomfortable situations on purpose. Do the hard thing. Show up when no one else will. Push yourself to the edge again and again. That's where real strength is built. That's where confidence comes from. Not words, not books, not feelings, actions. Repeated uncomfortable, disciplined actions. Stop letting the comfort zone fool you. It is not your friend. It is the graveyard of potential. Get out. Now, tear it apart. Face the discomfort, embrace the pain, and watch who you become on the other side. That version of you, the one forged in discomfort, is the only one worth becoming. Your time is your most valuable currency, and most of you are spending it like it's infinite. But let's be brutally honest. It's not. Every second that ticks by is a second you'll never get back. Yet people scroll, binge, procrastinate, and waste entire years like they've got forever to get it right. You don't. You've got one shot, one life. And the clock is always ticking. What you do with your time will decide the quality of your life. Not your intentions, not your dreams, not your plans, your actions. The way you spend your hours is the truth about who you are. Want to know where your life is headed? Look at how you spend your days. Most people are broke not because of lack of talent, but because of poor time management. You'll hear them say they don't have time to build a business, to work out, to study, to level up, but they'll watch hours of garbage content every night. They'll gossip party, sleep in, and then complain about why they're stuck. It's not the world holding them back. It's their own lack of urgency. They treat time like a toy, something to kill, something to waste. But every second you waste is a piece of your potential that dies. That's not dramatic. It's the truth. Life doesn't pause. It doesn't care that you're tired. It doesn't care that you had a bad day. It keeps moving. And if you're not moving with it, you're falling behind. You need to treat time like a weapon. Ruthlessly protect it. Control it. Master it. Don't just drift through your day. Design it. Wake up with intention. Set targets. Hit them. Track your hours like a sniper tracking a target. Every minute should have purpose. Whether it's building your business, training your body, sharpening your mind, or planning your next move, own your time. Don't let the world steal it with distractions, nonsense, or comfort. People who win aren't the ones with more hours. They're the ones who use every hour like it matters, because it does. Think of all the goals you said you had. Now ask yourself, how much actual time have you invested into them? If the answer is not much, then you don't have goals. You have wishes. Dreams without action are worthless. Time is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. Waste it, and you stay the same. Use it, and you become unstoppable. It's that simple. And you don't need more time. You need better focus. You need to stop giving energy to things and people who drain you. Every time you say yes to a distraction, you're saying no to your future. Remember that. Success doesn't belong to the smartest or the luckiest. It belongs to those who respect time the most. You want to change your life. Change how you use your hours. Build a routine. Cut out time wasters. Replace habits that numb you with ones that sharpen you. And most importantly, move now. Not tomorrow.
Not next week. Not when you feel ready.
Now, because every excuse you use to delay is a thief stealing from your future self. One day, you'll wake up and there won't be any time left. Don't let that be the day you realize you should have started sooner. Use your time like your life depends on it, because it does. There's no such thing as a neutral day. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. There's no in between. Every single day the world moves. People grind. People improve. Somewhere out there, someone is working harder than you. They're hungrier, more focused, and more disciplined. And while you're sitting there scrolling, overthinking, or talking about what you might do one day, they're doing it. They're closing the gap. They're building skill, stacking wins, and becoming unstoppable. And if you're not keeping up, you're getting left behind. Life is competition, whether you like it or not. And the ones who understand that win. The ones who deny it stay average forever. The problem is, most people lie to themselves. They'll say, I'm just taking a break. I'll start on Monday. I'm doing okay. But if you were brutally honest, you'd know those are just excuses wrapped in comfort. You're either on the path of growth or the path of decay. You're either pushing forward or you're slipping backward. There is no pause button in life. Every missed opportunity, every wasted hour, every skipped workout, every goal you delay, it's all adding up. And the result is either progress or regret. That's the reality most people don't want to face. But if you want to level up, you must face it. The truth is, no one is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your family, not your mentor, not your favorite YouTuber. It's all on you. Your results are your responsibility. Your pain is your responsibility. Your success, also yours. And the moment you accept that, really accept it, you unlock a level of power that most people never experience. Because now it's not about waiting, it's about taking. You take control of your time. You take control of your habits. You take control of your attitude. You stop playing the victim and start playing to win. You get aggressive with your goals. You treat your life like a mission, because it is. You have to understand that everything you want, every goal, every dream, every bit of success, it all comes at a cost. And the currency is your discipline, your grind, your obsession. People want results without sacrifice. They want greatness without discomfort. That's not how this works. You want to be extraordinary? Then do what ordinary people won't. Train when you're tired. Work when you're uninspired. Show up when you don't feel like it. That's how you build momentum. And momentum is the one thing most people never get because they quit too soon. But if you can just keep pushing when others stop, you win. You don't need permission to become great. You don't need approval. You need action. Consistent, relentless action. One step at a time. And that's what separates winners from talkers. The winners don't always feel motivated. They just don't stop. They understand that life is war and every day is a battle. Either you conquer it or it conquers you. So stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop lying to yourself about balance and patience. If all you're really doing is avoiding pressure, pressure is where growth happens. It reveals who you are. Embrace it. Step into it. Become stronger than it. You've got one life. One. And you don't get to replay it. So either you use today to become someone better, or you let today slip through your fingers like the thousands you've already wasted. There is no standing still. Get up. Move forward. Dominate.